Another day, another dollar with Jermaine, and right now I am in downtown Oakland. Check it out. And I'm on the way to a TaskRabbit job that's it's not too far away. It's maybe another 5-minute bike ride away. And this job is moving stuff from a storage unit to a house. I cross my fingers this is not like, you know, some of those other storage unit jobs I've had in the past where it's moving a lot of stuff in a short amount of time. And on this TaskRabbit job right now, guys, this house is literally like the best house I've been to. My favorite house on TaskRabbit. Check out this view in Oakland. This trumps all of those places in the city, dude. Just finished up that TaskRabbit gig, and you guys know that whole saying, first impression is everything. So when I first arrived at this job, I showed up late, like maybe like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, 8 minutes late, something like that. It looked like the customer was slightly upset, but you know, I just went ahead and started working, and everything worked out great. Just finished up that gig, and I'm just chilling now. Don't know what I'm gonna do now. It's much warmer now. I think I need to ditch this jacket. And I think I'm gonna head back home and look for some food because I am on the hungry side. The only thing I had for breakfast was peanut butter and jelly sandwich that I did not have enough time to vlog when I was making. So it's pretty much what I got on my agenda for now. After finishing that job, I'm like super hungry. I couldn't really make it back to the house, so I stopped at Ruby's Can't Fail to get buffalo tofu hot wings, but they are not serving those until 4 p.m. So instead I got an order of french fries here. Looking for something else on the menu. Don't know if I'm gonna find anything else on the menu. Back at the house now, and I don't know, something stinks in here. I just checked the garbage and there's nothing in the garbage, and checked the recycle, there's nothing in the recycle. And I wonder if someone like just took it out a few minutes ago, like right before I walked in, because there's no one home. I don't know what's going on. Just woke up from a nap, and you know, I didn't sleep like super long, but I don't feel that bad. I'm ready to go out, get the party started, do something else. Thinking about going online with Postmates, but I'm still up in the air with going online with Postmates in the East Bay. Let's go for a little bike ride. Today was one of those days I didn't work much, but I still wanted to go out and put at least 20 miles on the bike just to see how this bad boy's holding up. As of today, I've had the bike a total of 9 days, and it has really been a huge help. It's taken me to places that I would not normally go on a regular bike. And it's pretty cool, and also I can still put this bike on a bus. Like, it's just super convenient. One drawback on riding electric bikes are the battery can be a little heavy. This is a very inexpensive electric bike, so I'm thinking that this is from, you know, 5 years ago, maybe. So there's newer bikes out now that are lighter and they have better range, but I just pretty much bought this bike because I want to pay it off in the matter of a month, basically. But yeah, that's one drawback. And one other problem I've had was that lock mechanism, but that's not a really big deal. I think I can live with a broken lock. I can replace it. I saw on Amazon where you can buy like replacement locks. I was thinking about doing that, but I also have this chain that's connected to the seat, that's connected to the frame, that I can easily remove when I'm, you know, taking off the battery and stuff. So I like that route too. That makes it pretty simple. But yeah, for the most part, once I added the pizza rack to the frame, it really changed this bike big time. I thought adding the pizza rack would, you know, make the handlebars feel a little bit different. Actually, the pizza rack, after I added the pizza rack to the handlebars, like the handlebars still feel like completely normal. I believe on my other bike, just adding the pizza rack to the front, since the handlebars are smaller, it just like added a lot of weight to the front of the bike. On this bike, it's a lot bigger, so it can handle the pizza rack much easier than the other bike. After about a month of owning this bike, I'll definitely do a full, like, you know, video and just do a breakdown and just tell you guys what, like, I really think of it, and we'll see if it lasts, you know, to a month. But I think this bike is gonna last. Like, it's held up pretty good so far. Like I said this before, but there's 2 modes on the bike. There's power assist mode and there's full electric mode. Well, I usually don't use the full electric mode because it drains the battery really fast, and I kind of need the battery, you know, for longer distances. But today I didn't really need it for that far of distances. I only need it for about maybe 8 miles, so I have a 20-mile range. So today was one of those days I just used electricity quite a bit, and it's been pretty sweet to just use electricity and just be pulled around on a bike and not have to pedal. But at the same time, don't forget to charge the battery. Last night I almost forgot to charge the battery. I, disconnected the battery and left it outside on the porch, and someone reminded me as I was laying in bed, someone said, "Hey Jermaine, guess what? You left your battery outside. You might want to charge it." And I was like, "Oh yeah, definitely want to charge my battery so I can ride around easy the next day." You guys know the iPhone 7 is coming out soon, and jobs on TaskRabbit are already popping up to wait in line at the Apple Store. And one popped up a minute ago, and I was looking at it, I was reading it, because I saw the time, it said 11:30 p.m., and I was like, what is this? So I stopped to read it, and I saw, oh yeah, Apple Store, and by the time I could like push the button to hit accept, bam, like that, the job was gone. So they're popping up out there. I really want to get one because I don't mind, hanging outside the Apple Store for 12 hours or so. I believe that job was showing up at like 7 p.m. and you stay there until 7 a.m. and this is the night before. How this gig would work, the customer would meet me at like 7:30 a.m. and get in line, and I guess I could stay in line with the customer and I could just buy an iPhone too, or maybe I would take off. I don't really know. I want to get the new iPhone, but I'm not like in a massive hurry to get it. I definitely want to get the iPhone 7 Plus. There is a big difference between the 7 and the 7 Plus. That camera on the 7 Plus is dope, and also the 7 Plus has 3 gigabytes of RAM, and for a YouTuber like myself, like that 3 gigabytes of RAM, like I could definitely use all 3 of them gigabytes, because the 2 gigabytes in my iPhone 6s, man, I'm just draining them 2 gigabytes. Like my phone's always working really, really hard. I would also love to have larger storage. I thought about getting the 256 model, but I might just go with the 128 just because it's like $100 cheaper, and it's also not the most expensive iPhone out there. Like I don't think I need the most expensive iPhone, but I don't know. I have to check it out, but I'm definitely like not jumping on it like the first day it comes out, but maybe I'll get it. I think I'm gonna get ready to call it a night. Vanessa is out with a friend right now, and this is the perfect time for me to edit this vlog and lay back down again because I took that nap earlier. That nap was awesome, made my body feel great. And looks like I'm booked up tomorrow with TaskRabbit. Well, I'm not booked up the whole day. I accepted this job at 9:30, and it's like a moving job for a couple hours, and then I have another job in the city at 4, so I'm definitely gonna have like a little gap in between in the middle of the day. Cross my fingers I could accept another TaskRabbit job in between. That would be really cool. But who knows, maybe I'll just do food delivery or something along those lines. But for now, I think I am going to call it a night. Thanks a lot for watching, and peace.